So for those of you who didn't see the first video, this is a microwave kiln, and it's very small. You can see it's only about 30 bucks on Amazon, 35. You can get a whole kit with glass and all kinds of fun stuff for like 50, which if I were to buy this again, I would invest in the whole kit. But I only got the microwave kiln, and then I bought some kiln paper. This comes square like this. I got 10 pieces, I think, for like, I don't know, 8 bucks or something. It's not that cheap, but I'm trying to use each one as much as possible, and I have to cut it in a circle because this bottom is circular, even though these are square, but whatever. And you got to cut it to fit pretty well. You can cut it too small, but you don't want to cut it. I tried cutting it too big, and this fits so tightly that it ended up catching, and you know. So I'm cutting it a little bit smaller than the ring here. And this kiln paper, it keeps the glass from fusing to the kiln, so it's absolutely imperative. And then I have some broken bottles here and some sea glass from the dollar store. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the tiniest little bits and just sprinkling them around and experimenting with different color combos. And start by sprinkling some little pieces of the broken glass. You should definitely do this with gloves. I'm just being lazy, and hopefully I'm not going to get any in my fingers, but and then I'm going to put a big piece on top of there like that. Some more darker pieces on top, but you got to be careful. You don't want them to bounce and shoot all over the place, because if any pieces of glass get around here, they can fuse the kiln together. So you got to be real careful with that. And then we put it in the microwave. That looks cool, except the outermost chips didn't melt, which is or they didn't fully melt into the shape of the piece, which is interesting, because the only difference between this one and the one that was perfectly melted was the perfectly melted one was 8 minutes, and this was 7.5 minutes. So the difference at 30 seconds can make. So I'm gonna stick to 8 minutes for now, but this one totally cooled down. So the question is now, do I run it for 8 minutes or less, because it's already, I think 8 minutes again, because that's to totally heat back up. So let's give that a shot and see if we can get it better. Or maybe we should add some more chips on top and take advantage and make it real wild. Try combining honey mustard and hot sauce on your next sandwich or meat type food. See how you like it. All right, let's see if this is better. Oh yeah. Let it cool down a little more. I think it's still hot. I don't want it to crack. If you don't let it cool for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you let it hit the air too fast, it could stress it and it could crack. So, but yeah, it looks like it totally turned into a fully submerged mush. All right, that is much better. It's wild, huh? Pretty cool. Let's let it cool down a little bit more. So here's the ones I've gotten out of the kiln so far, and now I'm going to grind them on the grinder, just get the sharp edges off around the periphery, and I think they'll be ready to go. I'm not going to put them in the tumbler because that might frost the glass, and I like it to be nice and shiny. And I think I'm just going to make them into pendants or give them to people, put them in kits, sell them. I don't know. Probably just give them away.
Time to make the blue crystal-y stuff. Where's Jesse? Jesse Pinkman.
And they're looking really cool now. Just gonna wash them off a little bit, but they're nice and smooth. They still got these cool curves in them. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna grind down and sand some of these really cool deer antler pieces that I've been working on, and gonna put them in some of the rustic kits for some people who wanna make some jewelry pieces out of them. Pendants and earrings and stuff. All right, let's see how this guy came out. Still a tiny bit warm. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. There's a few pieces that just kind of went blah. But overall, it made kind of a nice lumpy. So that was, again, 8 minutes. I think we need to do like 8.5 next time to tweak it again. Okay, that's cool. I can sand that down and make it look more presentable. Cool. This one's totally cooled down now. I'm gonna grind it and add it to the collection with the others. And I'm gonna try to get some more glass colors, and also invest in, there's really cool things you can do. There's like these strips of stuff you can put over with all different patterns and cool things that are made just for the glass melting and the glass fusing. Those come with that kit I mentioned earlier. So you should look into that if you wanna do this. But in the meantime, I'm just having fun with this, and I will keep playing around with this. See you guys soon.